just going to go for a bit of a wander and see some of the horses here at Grange Hill Farm. Here we have Double Ross. He's running in all the veteran series. He's done very well. He's won one so far. He's done a really good job. Things didn't go quite right from at Aintree, but hopefully we'll be back again. Been a brilliant servant. So we have a good side here. This is Callet Mad. As you see, he's got two handlers. He's a horse come over from France. I think he's a brother to actually our Mad. He's yet to run for us. He's got a handicap mark and he just needs a bit of rain before he runs. As you can see, by the size of me, definitely jump fences. Just need a bit of rain before we can give him the first run for us over hurdles. Did you fall off him?
Yeah.
Oh no, what did he do? What did he do?
I shouldn't say it on camera.
This is half McBride. He's quite a funny horse. He's nearly rated the same on the flat as he is over hurdles. I think he's low 80s on the flat, whereas over jumps I think he's rated 103. His biggest trouble is he just doesn't seem to particularly enjoy his jumping, but he has been enjoying running on the flat recently, and hopefully he can have another win before too long. Here we have a favourite of a lot of people's actually, and they live opposite each other, so it's quite handy. We have Black Lion here. As you can see by him, and you'll see the difference from Bristol to my over the way. He's a lot smaller, but he's as brave as a lion. He's very, very tough, and as you see from what he did in the likes of the RSA and stuff, he's very enthusiastic and a real trier. Over the way here we have Bristol de May. It's one of those kind of tactical affairs, first time out to run a race. They're always tricky sorts of races, but look, he's been to the races, he's had a run, and now we'll look at some of the big races to go forward and see how we go from there. You see a beautiful big horse. If you compare the two of Black Lion and him, you wouldn't believe they're both doing the same thing, but she's a gorgeous horse and hopefully one that's going to win a lot more races yet. Now here is the new one. He lives in here. This has been his stable for a few years now. He's pretty much the star of this place. He's kept us all smiling for a long time. An absolute superstar, and hopefully he's not done with yet. He's won a hell of a lot of races, and hope there's a hell of a lot more to be won with him. The superstar, going to give him a go over fences and see how we get on. It's one of those, like, it's something well worth a try. It opens up more doors and just gives Nigel a hell of a lot more options. The trouble is nowadays there's so many good young horses coming through. These hurdle races get tougher and tougher, so if he is to improve at all over fences, it just makes a few more opportunities and a lot more races to be won. And all right, mate, good boy, a lot of time for him. Oh, that's Ginge. Yeah, here we go, Splash of Ginge. Lovely horse, he's done wonders for this place, and he has some great owners. As you know, the dream is to win the Grand National one day. Hopefully he can achieve it. They've got some brilliant odds in the pub. The brave man to stand the bet, but at the same time he's obviously now just got to get him. He is qualified to get in it. We just need to get him high enough so he can get in the race. It's a very competitive race, and you need to be for a plenty high handicap mark to get into the race now. So with a bit of luck, we can win a nice race to them somewhere, and maybe campaign them over hurdles then to maintain his handicap mark and hopefully get into the national and fulfil a lot of dreams. Anyway, what do you think, mate? You'd enjoy it if he got in. For horses with bad backs and stuff, what we do is we give them a swim. So when a horse has had a bit of a bad back or a sore back, what we do is they come in and do 10 laps twice a day, 10-12 laps. So they go each way and then come back in the evening and do the same again. And it's something that works quite well and get a lot of I suppose the horses get actually enjoyment out of it because it's a little bit different to what they're used to. So works well for us. It's more probably for maintaining fitness rather than gaining it. But if you've got a horse that's reasonably fit, needs a quiet week or so, it's just a good way of doing something a little bit different.
So it's not just for injured horses?
Not just for injured horses, no. If you just want to do something a bit different, it's good for maintaining fitness. Baby Run, when he got very, very fit, literally, he nearly lived in here, He was in here twice a day, and he was doing sometimes 15 laps in the morning, 15 laps at night, Sometimes you do more. It's just obviously a great way of maintaining a horse's fitness. It's a little bit shallow at the minute because Nigel likes to fill his pond up with it, so he robs all the water and puts it in his pond, which has a leak somewhere, but I don't know where the water ends up. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute hero of my life. The grand old age of 18, he's still going strong. Still eating like a champion. As you see, this is Betty, one of his mates. So he gets spoilt rotten. He'll live here forever and ever. He got a home for life. I love him to bits. Jane Lloyd obviously looked after him for years, loves him to pieces, and she'll be here forever and ever. And he gets fed it twice a day. See the size of me, probably doesn't need it, but just what this horse has done for me and everyone here is phenomenal. You know, absolute legend. He loves jumping, and he'd still, if you were to ride him out now, he'd still try and run away with you. Just put his head on the floor and throw in a little buck, and off he'd go. You wouldn't believe it, 18. So legend.